Hello, chat. How's it going? We're figuring things out today. I don't know, what we're going to be doing or what we're going to be playing, but we'll figure it out. For now, we're just chatting, you know? We're just chatting. In fact, we'll put it on just chatting. We'll update to just chatting. So, how is everybody doing? How's everybody hanging out? You having a good day today? I'm having an alright day myself. You know, things are going. What did I do today? Well, I worked, but what else did I do? I suppose that's about it. I picked up our vehicle from the dealership, and it got a new, coating on it that's supposed to apparently protect it from chips and rocks and branches and that sort of thing that hit it on the road. Only the front of the vehicle, so I don't know how good this is going to be, but it came free. it was part of the bundle, so we'll see. Pardon me, I've got a tickle in my throat today, chat. So pardon me. I don't know what we're doing today. I mean, do we just do more Metro 2033 to sort of get that game out of the way? Or do we do, Curse of the Dead Gods to get that finished if we're capable of finishing it even? Do we do Project Zomboid? I said I would do some today, but I I'm starting to lose interest in Project Zomboid. I'm starting to lose a little bit of interest in it. It's a fun game. I quite enjoy it. But I definitely am starting to lose interest. So sorry to everybody who enjoys that game. But I don't necessarily want to do something just for the sake of doing it. You know what I mean? I wanna play a game because it's fun and it's enjoyable. So we might put Project Zomboid back on the back burner. I don't know. Again, it's fun. I just don't know that today I'm feeling Project Zomboid, you know? Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as the stream goes on. I just realized I'm not on my regular lighting. So there's that. And I realized as well, I forgot to post on the Discord. So if y'all are not in the Discord, feel free to join. Anybody who's subscribed can vote on. They can vote on games that we play on stream. So, always a fun time. Pardon me, chat. Okay. So we're posting our thing into the Discord. Again, if y'all want to join, by all means, feel free to do so. Subscribers to the channel do get they do get, what's the term? Benefits, I suppose, uh, to subscribing. I had a nice person today. I was in. If you don't know who this guy I'm about to mention is, I highly recommend you check him out. He's a cool streamer. Pardon me. His name is Darth Microtransaction. Um, he's a pretty cool guy. He plays a lot of like ARPGs, and in ARPGs, you know, there's generally a lot of like build managing and things like that, and the community's quite nice. So anyway, where I'm getting with this, the one of his viewers was really kind, and I told them, you know, having a baby in March, and they said, "Oh, a baby, hey? Is that that's why you're not, you know, getting Path of Exile too?" And I said, "Yeah. I mean, all the money right now is going toward fund for baby, and all of it is, you know, being funneled that way to a child, to the child's like room and toys they're gonna need and clothes they're gonna need and, you know, this and that." And they were like, "Oh, well, here, have a code to Path of Exile 2." And I'm thinking to myself, "Wow, you didn't have to do this, Chief." Like, it's, I mean, I appreciate it, right? Like, I totally appreciate it. There we go, change that light finally. Like, I appreciate all the generosity that everybody has given me over the past couple of months, and this gentleman or woman, I don't know if it was a dude, but this person anyway, um, who decided they were going to be, you know, quite kind, and um, I thought it was great, you know. Uh, so yeah, I couldn't be happier about that. I mean, Path of Exile 2 is a good time. If you've played the game, you know, you'll know that it's pretty fun. Um, so it's although the build I played was a minion build, it's okay, I suppose. Um, we we had fun with it on the couple of days that it was free, the 3 day or whatever that it was free. I've reinstalled Path of Exile 2. It does not run great on this machine, unfortunately, even when not on stream. And I mean, I've got all the settings and everything down to like as low as they go, really. And it's not, my PC is starting to not run games well. It runs them okay. You know what I mean? Like it sort of runs them. So all that's to say, we may need to upgrade our parts soon. If a game like Path of Exile can't be played properly, you know what I'm saying? Like if Path of Exile can't be played properly, yeah, it might need a bit of an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Might need a bit of an upgrade. Um, but that's fine. You know. So, how's everybody doing? Doing well, doing good. Everybody's hanging out tonight, just chilling. Love to see it. What have you been up to in your fine day, evening, mornings, wherever you are? Um, y'all are wonderful people. I mean, just the fact that you're here, uh, chilling, you know. I appreciate every one of you. So, also, we're adding a new command in the chat: exclamation point sub or subscriber. It'll just briefly explain the whole advantage to subscribers who can vote on the next game we play. Because I feel like I explain it a lot, so you know, we'll put that in just a command. I'll just quickly write that out here. This is for the Twitch side, of course. The unfortunately, the YouTube side, I haven't I haven't quite gotten to the point where people are able to become members, I think is what they're called on YouTube. Members. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's members. So I haven't gotten to that point yet. I don't have enough folks who have followed my channel to have that. That's totally fine. We'll get there, don't worry. So let's get this command up and running, shall we? People, okay, what should this read? People who subscribe are able to join the Discord and vote on which games we play next on stream. After the current ones are through. Put okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put the Discord link in here as well, for people, because I feel like otherwise they're gonna want to know. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be curious, and they're gonna say, what is the Discord link? And I'll tell them exclamation point Discord, and they'll go hum-de-dum-de-dum, and I'll be like, you know. So we got that in there now. Exclamation point, pardon me. Exclamation point subscriber. Those will get them to be shown in chat, and y'all can then decide whether or not you know, you can decide on whatever you want, you know. And actually, we'll do it this way. We'll do oh no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, we'll just do this. If you subscribe, then you are able to join the Discord and vote on which game we play next on stream. This is after the current ones are through. There we go. Otherwise, it was a run-on sentence. So, with that being said, it reads now, if you subscribe, then you are able to join the Discord and vote on which games we play next on stream. This is after the current ones are through, and then it lists the Discord. Fantastic. Right, that's done now, chat. Sometimes you just gotta take care of business, you know? And I don't generally have time to take care of business outside of stream because I'm usually quite busy, so might as well do it while we're live. So, that's all well and good, you know what I'm saying? So how's everybody? We chilling? We're good? I know I asked already, but figure I'll ask again, in case any new folks have come in. Hope y'all are all doing good, doing well, you know what I'm saying? It is, what day is it? It's Tuesday today in my area. I imagine for some folks it's probably Wednesday by now. And I don't know about that, you know. I don't know about that at all. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. Saul Goodman? Y'all like some Saul Goodman? I know y'all like some Saul Goodman, you know what I'm saying? We also have to figure something out here, chat. We have two different chat situations. One for in-game and one for the just chatting. Oh, pardon me. And I think they might be... Oh, I see. It's because they're the exact same... They're the exact same overlay code. So how do I go about changing that? Because they shouldn't be the same code. I don't want them to be the same code, of course. I do want them to be different. The reason being, they are different. You know what I mean? So I suppose what I'm gonna have to do is for the in-game. So currently it shows the in-game chat. Fine. I'm now gonna have to create one for the just chatting section. Because, you know, we can't just we cannot have it just this way. We can't. It's not feasible to do. So, chat. We'll do the just chatting. My streams chat in real time. Yes. You're with me so far, chat? You're with me so far? And in settings, we're going to have the theme to custom. We don't want to show messages permanently. No. So good. We're just copying and pasting kind of what we've got going. Because it worked quite well. Okay. I don't know why it put the top there. That was not... I said I wanted it... It put it all the way to the top left, and I'm like, no, 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 no. That's not how we're wanting this at all, you know? That's better. Like, much better. Okay. And then we'll go down to text settings, and we'll... And then its size 25 is good. And we've got a text stroke of 0.5. And we've got an RGB of 000. And we'll input a secondary text shadow. And hopefully this will replace the stream overlay that we're experiencing, you know? Because it shouldn't have copy and pasted anything. It should have done something different. Don't know why it didn't. But, you know, we'll test it out. You know what I'm saying? We'll test it out. We'll test it out. We will test it out. So the just chatting. Just chat. And we will ba-bam. And we hit OK. Should be good. Yeah? Let's test it. Let's see. I'll just put exclamation point Discord. It'll type it out there, and it should show on stream. It doesn't look like it did. Oh, because I just have it. I see. My bad, chat. Okay. Now it should work. Because now it's actually saved. Silly me. Silly me. Although it did show me a thing to do on the actual stream elements on the chatbot. I have custom commands for a Discord, you know. So let's do this. And we'll go to the shout out, or not the shout out. We'll go to the sub. Okay, so now if I do exclamation point sub, boom, baby, look at that. Beaut. A beaut. Beaut. And it came up in chat. Perfectly fine. For whatever reason, the stream elements did not show up in chat, which is fine. Doesn't need to. Y'all know what the just, you know. Y'all know. Y'all know. So, let me see if that invite works. It does. Cool. So now, chat, we go into the game, yes, and we'll type something in chat and see if it lands in the same spot. It shouldn't. Not to say it won't, but it shouldn't. If it does, we'll just, you know, we'll see. Okay, so it did. Question is, why did it do that? Right? Because, again, it shouldn't. So, like, I don't know. I don't know, chat. Maybe I do some Googling real quick. You know what I'm saying? Do some Google real quick. We do the Google. And what do we want to Google? Stream elements. Add 2 stream elements chat overlays. We might not be able to find out how, chat. Stream Elements says it's possible. Or, pardon me, the whole, like, AI thing says it's possible. I don't think it is. Because I've done what the AI is, like, saying. And, it ain't how it works, Chief. I mean, there's our boy Nutty. If you don't know who Nutty is, Nutty, he's a fella who does kind of like Streamlabs, or not Streamlabs, OBS style content. Pardon me, I'll switch it back to just chatting. Sorry, folks. It's pretty good. I like his stuff a lot. I think it's quite cool. I mean, realistically, they say it's like against the terms or whatever, and you're like, okay, but are you really gonna get mad at somebody doing that? Because if at the end of the day, you think, okay, well, I'm talking into the void, but I'm not. I'm talking to somebody, let's say, over on YouTube or over on TikTok, for example. Y'all can't hear the TikTok or y'all can't see the YouTube or TikTok chat unless it were to be on stream. Right? Like on the Twitch side, y'all wouldn't be able to see it. And same goes for the YouTube chat. If, mind you, for Twitch it works, but for example, at TikTok, y'all don't know what's going on. So maybe what I should do is I should, you know, I should have it so YouTube shows up too. Right? All of these things are going to be coming, obviously. You know, it's not going to be an immediate thing. Mostly because I just don't know how. But you know, we'll figure it out. Okay, it says add the chat widget to each one. And what did we do, chat? We did that. The chat widget was done. It did not do what we wanted. Ah, well. Not much we can do there. Hey, chat. Because I would like it to just simply have 2 settings where I can have it on one section and have it show up over on like if I'm on the on this screen on the just chatting, right? It shows up in that black box to my right. You know, that one over there. That this uh 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 you know, that one over there. Gotta learn how to point in this thing. I'm trying to point to it on like my end, but y'all can't, you know, see it. This one over here. And then I gotta figure out as well. Sorry, it's refocusing it. Like auto focuses. It's weird. Wonder if I can turn off autofocus, because autofocus ain't no good. That needs to not be there. Pardon me, chat. We don't want you to autofocus. We just want, if we go that far, we want it to just go that far and not autofocus. Autofocus ain't it, Chief. So, anyway, as I was saying, I want it to be in this black area to my right, and I want it to, or to, I suppose your right, our right, yeah. And then I want to, I want to get the same one for the in-game. When I'm in the in-game, I want it to come up in a different spot. Now, I don't know why it won't do that. Doesn't make sense to me why it won't. But for whatever reason, it won't. I don't get it myself. Who knows? I'll figure it out one day. You know. No one seems to have the same question, you know? Which is weird. Ah, this one. Someone actually did have this question 4 months ago. I found out, chat. Okay, apparently it worked for them. They simply had two different, I don't know, situations, I suppose. It doesn't work like that for us, sadly. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because for the just chatting, it's an entirely different it's an entirely different URL, right? I don't understand. I don't fully get it. Or maybe it isn't an entirely different URL. Hold on a minute. Because did I chat? Just figure it out? I just figured it out, chat. I don't know why this is becoming, this needs to be removed, this chat. And I just need to make a new browser source called in-game chat, yes. And this is what we'll do, chat. This is what we'll do. It's an entirely new 1920 by 1080. Yes, yes, you're with me? And let's see, chat. Let's see if it works, because I sure as heck hope it does. Because otherwise doing this was all for naught. you know. You don't want it for naught, of course. But you do want it, you want it for a lot of things. So let's take a look, shall we? So we got A52E in that one, and then we'll go back to the just chatting. Yes. I think we've done diddly done it, chat. So we're gonna go. We're gonna be like a programmer here. Hello world. Oh, that wasn't the right chat. Dang. Alright. We'll go hello world. And it's gonna show up. Boom, bang, bang, shaboom, baba. It needs a little bit of tweaking maybe to be a little bit more to the right. Because that looks kind of like it's coming outside of the window a little bit, but that's okay. And now the in-game, look at that. It did change. Chat! We figured it out. We're incredible. You're incredible. Y'all are amazing, alright? I don't know why you're amazing, but you're amazing, alright? Just deal with it. Y'all are amazing. Y'all don't want to be amazing? Well, tough. You're amazing, okay? Not much I can do. Y'all are amazing, and that's just the end of it. Y'all are amazing, and that's you know, that's just that. So it needs to be to the left about 0.20 maybe. How's that? We'll try that, eh, chat? Chat, we're learning. Oh, we don't want to at Discord, we want... Okay, it's still a little bit to the right. Even so. What if we just moved it a smidge, you know? And we'll do... We'll shout out our boy Zero, you know? He was playing last Bloodborne. And why is it not, you know, moving over? No one knows, really. I don't know. Do you know, chat? No, I do not know. Maybe, baby. I hadn't considered this, chat. But just maybe. It needs a new link, you know? Hadn't considered that yet, had we? This is all new to me, chat. We're just gonna put a hello in chat, and we're gonna see if it moved. It looks like it did, but it needs to be a little bit smaller, perhaps. Or it needs to wrap. I don't know how to get it to wrap exactly. Or do we not want it to show badges? Because if we don't show badges, then it's, you know, it is what it is. And then it's okie doke, you know what I'm saying? No, we should show badges, right, chat? Right, chat. So we just want to know how the size is in width, you know? So we want it to be 350 pixels wide instead of 354 pixels. And we'll see if that fixes anything. It hopefully should, right? Theoretically, it should. And what if I just put a longer one? Would it say, yeah, I think that did it, chat. I see. How do I zoom in? Can I zoom into my own thing? Heck yeah, I can. Oh, geez. No! We moved it, chat. No, we're good, I think. I think it's better. Good. Good, good. Good. Good, good. We done fixed it, chat. And now our just chatting and our in-game is different. Look at that. Oh, I'm so good. So, you know. Not to toot my own horn, chat, but, you know. Right. So now that that's been all figured out, finally, after having weeks of that be the problem. Wow, we've just been chatting for a bit, eh, chat? Just been relaxing, chilling out, figuring stuff out for stream. We got some TikToks, or not TikToks, pardon me, shorts made. We have an editor, so we had some shorts made about well, Metro. We're playing Metro 2033, so we have some shorts made for that, and I like the stuff they've done so far. I think it's all been quite good. Yeah. No complaints at all. The content they've produced for me is quite good. It is pretty funny stuff. I think, mind you, I'm the one who made it, so of course I think it's funny, right? But yeah, it's on TikTok, my secondary YouTube, which is just Stainless Beard 2, and then it is that's my secondary YouTube. It's also on Facebook at Stainless Beard, TikTok at Stainless Beard, and Instagram, obviously, at Stainless Beard. So, thank you all for checking that out if you're ever wanting to do so. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you all. You're all lovely people. You're all fantastic folks. Yeah, should we finally get into a video game, chat? What do you think? Should we finally load up a game? I don't know what game we're going to be loading, but you think we should maybe finally load one up? Might be worth an idea. Might be worth a thought. But not much more than a thought. Just a thought. Just a thought. We've done our fiddling around on stream enough. So y'all will probably see the message pop up shortly telling y'all about ads. So, feel free to not have those. Because who wants that? Nobody wants that. I like that Stream now, or Stream Elements rather, has not Stream Elements, pardon me, Twitch. Words, right, chat? They're hard sometimes. Uh, my brain again went blank, chat. Do you believe that? I believe it. I tell you what, I sure believe it. Twitch now, I don't know if this is new or it's been maybe a couple of months or longer even, I don't know. I just noticed it the other day where chatbots come up as just chatbots instead of just like viewers now. Before they used to show up as like they're just another user, but now they come up as their own thing, which I think is great. They come up as a chatbot, which is great. Got some noises coming from over there, chat. I don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Got some weird noises coming over there, but I think it's just the fan hitting the hitting my wall scroll. Oh. Now that we've done that, I'm like pooped. It's like, damn. Boy, there's a telecommunications. I just got a notification for something in chat, or not in chat, pardon me, on my phone, that someone's been on hold with like a telecommunications provider in my area for over 24 hours. They've been on hold. Excuse me? How is that even possible? Oh, they didn't specify it was all in one setting, commenter said, which is, noted. But damn, still, that's a long time. Oh. All right, chat. Do we load up some Metro 2033 and get this show on the road? Play a couple hours of that, maybe. Get further in it. I mean, we're about halfway done, maybe more than half. I feel like, I feel like we're close to the end. Could play some Grim Dawn if y'all want some ARPG content. To throw something into the mix. Grim Dawn's a pretty fun game. I'm a minion enjoyer in these ARPG games, and a lot of the times minions are not great, sadly. And that's kind of how I feel in Grim Dawn. They're not great. They're okay. They're not good by any stretch of the imagination. They manage. At least maybe they're better late game. I'm kind of like still early game. I think I just finished like Act 1 in Grim Dawn. So there is a strong possibility that the character or my minions rather, there's a strong possibility that they'll grow and become, not as bad, or rather not bad, but they'll improve anyway. The goal is that they'll improve. I don't know that to be a fact. They might never improve, who knows. But that's okay. We'll figure it out when the time comes. I'm playing that mostly off stream right now. It's whenever I do get time off stream, which is like almost never, or it feels like almost never anyway. I don't know why I keep looking, at this monitor over here, and y'all are here, and I'm looking over there talking to you, but you're actually here. So I should talk over here. Right, chat? Hello. Hello. I've been chatting over here with no one. So hello. Apologies. I really should be looking at you folks. You fine individuals in the chat. Um maybe we start a new game today even. Maybe we do something silly, We do a game called Frog Fractions. I got a game called Frog Fractions that a buddy of mine got me to install, and he keeps telling me like, "Oh, you should check out Frog Fractions." I don't know. Apparently, it's some sort of meme game, so it should be enjoyable anyway. Uh, we'll see. We'll see. I could do some Duckov, Duckov, that game that I played one time, like a couple months back, maybe. It was interesting. Um, oh, the demo concluded. There's no demo now. It ended. Um, Demo concluded August 18th. That's unfortunate. We'll just uninstall that game then. It was fun while we played it a little bit, right? Duckov was good. Duckov was indeed good. All right, chat. We're going to take a small break. We're going to go into the be right back screen, and we're going to take a small break. We'll be back after these messages. We'll be back. So my watch was telling me, you gotta stand up, you gotta do some movement. You've been sitting too long. And it's like, all right, watch. I suppose I'll listen to you today. I don't generally listen to you, but I suppose today I'll listen. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. We'll do that, and we'll be back. You know what, chat? Maybe what we do... Oh, my eye got a little itchy. Maybe what we do on days like today, we just we do RuneScape. How does that sound? We do RuneScape. Mind you, I don't have a sub right now to RuneScape, but that's okay. It is what it is, who needs a subscription when you can do the non-sub worlds? I don't even have a character that could do that, to be honest. All my characters are past the beginning content, so anyway, we'll be back in a moment. So take your time, stretch your legs, do what you need to do. Ads claim they're going to be starting in about 2 minutes, so do with that what you will. Get a drink, use the washroom, stretch your legs, take care of yourselves, chat. It's important to do, and sometimes people forget to do it. So go ahead and go do it. Drink water, have a snack, a little bite to eat, and we'll be back. All right, chat? Just hang tight. Hang tight. We're back, chat. Hope you enjoyed that little break. We still haven't quite figured out what we're doing for the stream. So, sit back, enjoy, and who knows? We'll just chat for the rest. Nothing wrong with just chatting. What do you want to chat about? Anything in particular? I'm good with just shooting the spitting into the spittoon, as the old Westerners say. I don't know if they actually say that, but we're spitting into the spittoon, chat. Hook to, Hook to into the spittoon. Is that even what it's called? A spittoon? You know the thing that the old Wild West movies, they'd say, I'm a spit, and they'd go hock to, and it would go like pa-ding in a pot. I think that's called a spittoon. They'd go hock to, hock to. And not, it's not to be confused with the Hawk Tua girl, where she also goes Hawk 2 on things. But no, I'm talking about the spittoon, where you go Hawk 2 in a spittoon, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get it right. You gotta get it right. If you don't have it right, you don't have it at all. That's what I like to say, That's what I tell you. If you don't have it right, you don't have it at all. Oh. Chat. We're yawning. We're yawning, chat. Is this going to be a short stream today? Because we can't figure out what we want to do. Whether we want to play Project Zomboid, which I don't feel like doing. Or we play Metroid. Not Metroid, pardon me. Metro 2033. Yes. Or we do something just completely different. We load up Path of Exile 2 and do some of that. Maybe. Now that we had a kind individual who bought it for us, could do whatever we want. Who's to say that we can't? Or maybe we become, a Marvel Rivals stream. Marvel Rivals is fun. Do y'all like Marvel Rivals? I had a good time playing the game. I got like 240 hours in that game. Some of it was the game just being left open, but forgive me for that, chat. Sorry. Yeah, no, it was a good time. Always fun. Or do you want to learn? Chat, do you want to learn? We got some learning to do. We need to study for not a test, pardon me, but we're doing a course to become first responders in our area. Me and my wife both are. And studying would actually probably be quite useful. So would y'all be interested in me just reading aloud from a PDF, basically a textbook of medical terms and what they say and are supposed to do? I think that'd be interesting. For a concept. Not a concept per se, but short little bit of the stream, maybe like an hour of just reading. I don't know that you guys would care for it much. Y'all would have to let me know. What we could do is, something totally off base. Could do something totally different. And go back to our good old friend Hades. Remember that game? Played that game on... That game was like the first game we streamed, was Hades. I scared myself, chat. I lifted up my water bottle, and it was on the, oh, sorry, that's blinding. But it was on this, which is a just a coaster, right? And the coaster came with it. Not that I wanted the coaster to come with it, but it did. So, right. And there is a game that I want to play with my wife as well, eventually, called It Takes Two. I feel like she'd enjoy the concept of that game, or those types of games. Even it doesn't have to be It Takes Two. It could be, something else as well. Um, but I feel like she would enjoy the concept of those games. But maybe she just doesn't wanna do it right now. I don't know. What movies have you seen recently, chat? Let me know. Let me. What movie did I see recently? Well, actually, I recently watched Hunchback of Notre Dame with my wife. Um, she had never seen that movie before, so that was fun. She thought the movie was dark, which I suppose it is, especially for like young folk to watch. I watched it when I was, I don't know, quite young. Oh my god, my eye. Sorry, chat. That looks weird. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, I watched it when I was quite young. She just watched it like a month ago. Uh, we watched Interstellar. Interstellar was cool. It had a really strange ending, but it was cool. I liked it. Matthew McConaughey and who's the other guy? Matt Damon. They're both in it. It was all right. You know, it's okay. What my wife is currently watching, which I think is a hilarious series. It's from the 90s. Or yeah, I think it aired. The episode 1 aired the year I was born. Um it's called Due South, and it's a pretty funny series. It's about a do-good Canadian cop, RCMP member, who goes all the way to, I believe it was Chicago. I could be wrong. And he's a Dudley Do Right RCMP member, and it's just it chaos ensues. If I mean it does make fun of Americans a lot though, because it always portrays the like RCMP members as being like a smart individual, and the Americans as being not so smart. So it is made by a Canadian after all. So I mean it's for its time pretty funny in my opinion. It was good comedy. She hasn't finished it by any means. I think she's still on season 1, which there's 4 seasons of the show. But pretty funny stuff. Pretty funny stuff. Oh, chat. Oh, we're yawning, chat. We're yawning, chat. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know. We don't know. Because any game that we do end up playing, chat, we're just gonna have to make like diagram for if it's not one of the ones we've already played, which is, or not a diagram, but like a what's the word, chat? What's the word? Um, you know, uh, a word I can't even think right now. Right. Thumbnail. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, man. Thumbnail was the word I was looking for. Hey, chat? Who knew? Who knew? I suppose I did not. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my, chat. Me, oh my. We're slowly falling asleep here. And we've only done an hour and a half of stream. We've still got, what, another hour and a half to go? So, or, no, 2.5 hours to go. Yeah. We still got 2.5 hours. Yeah. That sounds about right. Well, we gotta do something. Hey, chat? Can't just be chilling, doing nothing. Also, I've noticed 5 subscribers as well. So I appreciate every single one of you. It's very generous. I suppose I have the Chaos Orb thing as well. Look at that. There you go. Very good, chat. Very good. How's everybody doing today? Doing tonight? Everybody doing good? Everybody doing good. Heck yeah. Everybody's doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Chat's doing wonderful. Everybody's doing wonderful. You know, chat, maybe we want to do something. Maybe we want to do something that's not what we've been doing. You know? Maybe we want to do something like Harvest Moon, or I suppose now they're called Story of Seasons, or Stardew Valley, or something calm and collected. Because I think today I'm in a calm and collected type mood, and none of the games we've been playing are calm and collected by any stretch of the imagination. So maybe we hold off on those. Or maybe we do some ASMR. How's that, chat? Do I sound good when I'm quiet like this? We'll make it sound sensual for you. Maybe I just sound quiet. I don't know. Maybe I'm striking a chord with everybody here. You know, when I look up into the camera and inside. No? Yes? I don't know. I'm just being silly, chat. We're just being silly. But that's fine. Of course we're being silly. It's me. Stainless beer. We're just silly. We're silly over here in the Beard Bros chat, you know? In the Stainless Beard Bros. We're just a silly bunch. Just a silly bunch. So, what news? What recent news have you guys been hearing? I saw some news that G Fuel, you know that gamer fuel, G Fuel, the stuff that's supposed to give you some like protein without the calories or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was. Anyways, I tried it like once before, many years ago, and that was the end of that. But apparently I saw like it was fake news, but it was saying that they had like removed their brand, like they're no longer G Fuel. Apparently they're just G Fuel 2.0 is the real story. The real story is they're just rebranding to G Fuel 2.0 basically with a new formula and all this, but the media was making it seem like they had up and became essentially bankrupt, which is not the case at all. Um, I don't know where they got that info. I really don't. Because they're just rebranding. They're still G Fuel. They're just having a new like G Fuel 2.0 flavor, I suppose, or like ingredients or something like that, right? Like it was nothing crazy. They just decided that's it. That's what we're doing. You know, we're rebranding. And you think to yourself, that's all well and fine, but then you get these articles that are like, the world's falling apart. It's like, no, it's not. It isn't. They're just they're just rebranding. The world's not going to crumble because G Fuel is now G Fuel 2.0. There's no it just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. That's not how that works. Oh man. I found that surprisingly funny. I found that just that was news I saw today, I think, while I was at work. I thought that was somewhat comical. Oh, I'm just fiddling with stuff on my desk now, chat. Oh, and I'm yawning too. Chat, we've still got so much longer of stream left. What do we do? What do we do, chat? What do we do? Sorry, I had to take a look down at my phone, chat. My wife had sent me a message. We're getting another ultrasound done in the next couple of days here, so hopefully everything goes well with that. I think they're just making sure that the baby is doing what the baby does and making sure everything is okay with the baby. I gotta be up early on Thursday for that. Boy, oh. I gotta be up early on Thursday for the baby. Boy, oh, chat. Oh, it's fine. It's all good. We'll make it through. We don't gotta be up that early. Earlier than I'd like, but not that early, you know? So. Earlier than I'd like, eh, chat? Now, chat, I've got this game called Brighter Shores. I've been told to give it a try numerous times. I never have. maybe it isn't any good. Maybe it is. People are saying it's like very similar to like RuneScape. Um, it looks similar to RuneScape, so it could very well just be like a RuneScape clone. Because I think it was made by one of the devs of RuneScape, the original devs or something. Um, but maybe we try that. You know, we can do Hopeport and Hope Forest for free, and then there's something called the Premium Pass. I suppose people pay for this game. I thought it was free to play. I suppose not. I got debated, eh, chat? I don't even know how to do the Premium Pass if I were to do this. How are you, chat? You doing good? I'm doing good. We're just chilling, hanging out. It's a chill stream, chill day, you know. We're hanging out, just chilling, just doing what we need to do. It says recent reviews are mixed for this game, chat. They're like, it's like RuneScape, but worse. Ah, that's not a good sign. To say it's just RuneScape but worse is not good. Um, that's not good at all. Like, period. It's not good. Um, because that makes me not even want to try it. You know what I'm saying? Because how much is the premium pass even? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, they want people to buy their game, or not buy their game, but like premium pass, I suppose, their game. Um, and you're gonna it's an early access game, and you buy the premium pass. Yes, okay, you're with me so far, chat. You with me so far? You buy the premium pass, and there's no way to know without first launching the game if that's even um a thing that is uh a one-time purchase, or whether it's uh a monthly purchase, so to speak. Um it makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Um right? Makes me wonder anyway. I mean, it very much resembles RuneScape to me. Like, I look at it and it reminds me of RuneScape. Uh, it claims that it's got a lot of stuff to do in it. Brighter Shores does, but who's to say, really? Remember to hydrate, chat. Always hydrate. It's important. You want to stay healthy and hydrated. Always stay hydrated. I recommend it. I recommend it highly. What I don't recommend is yawning all the time. Yeah. Yeah. That's something I don't recommend. It's not great. Not great. You know. Oh, chat. Chat, chat, chat. Ooh. Hope everybody's having a good evening, good morning, good afternoon. We're just relaxing. We're just here, you know, we're here doing what we do in the just chatting space. Just chatting about anything, chatting about nothing, chatting about everything. Hydrating, drinking water, always important. You know, always good to do. Chat, have y'all heard of Titan Quest? Not the new one that came out, Titan Quest 2, but the first Titan Quest. You know, where it's all about like Greek mythology and whatnot. I think that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool myself. You know. Titan Quest is an interesting game. Oh, pardon me. I myself have never played Titan Quest. I own it. I got it for like $1 or something. I got it super cheap. But I've never actually played it. And I got Titan Quest 2. Also incredibly cheap, believe it or not, even though it's like a more recent game. But yeah. I like ARPGs. I can tell you that. And I always go the route of like minion build, minion build, minion build. And then I play the minion build and I'm like, this minion build friggin' sucks. And it makes the game like not all that great because minion builds are always so slow. Minion builds are always so slow. Why can the minion build not be better, chat? Tell me, why can the minion build not be better? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. Minion build. The minion build should be better. It never is, but it should be. Alright, chat. How's everyone doing tonight? I know I keep asking. We keep telling them. Keep suggesting things. But how is everyone? You know. If you're new to the chat, welcome in. We're it's just a relax, chill night tonight. There's nothing crazy. Um we've just been chatting about random things, random video games, random news, events in our lives. Yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about, we're here for it. We are here for it. If you're new to the chat, feel free to drop a follow or a sub on. I think they're called subs on YouTube, so feel free to do that. And we'll be live again. What's today? Wednesday, right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Oh, so that okay. So tomorrow is when I have my appointment for ultrasound for getting our little baby checked up on. Yeah, in March, chat. I'm gonna be a papa in March. Super excited for it, by the way. Super excited for it. It's gonna be really really cool. I'm so excited for that little bundle of joy to come popping out, as they say. I'm through the roof. I'm so thrilled. In March. So couldn't be more happy about it. I don't know why I just stopped. And I got lost in my own headspace there, chat, where I was thinking about the baby, I think. I was thinking about tomorrow's like ultrasound and how that's gonna go, and I'm sure everything will be fine, right? It always is. But you wonder sometimes what's gonna go on in those meetings. But it's usually fine. Oh, look at that handsome man. Hey, Flan, how's it going? Yeah, we're just chilling today. I couldn't decide on a game to play or anything, so we're just here chatting. We're just, you shooting the shit. We're just chilling, just yammering away as they will. Tired as hell? Yeah, what'd you do today that made you so tired? Hell yeah. You never know what to play until you go live? Yeah, it happens. I mean, usually I have like two games on the go. Um like Project Zomboid and Metroid 2033 are the two games that I have on the go, but didn't feel like either of them today. So, you know, we're just chilling, we're just chatting, just hanging out, having a good time. Oh, you woke up at 4 a.m.? Holy mo! Oh, to stream. How'd your stream go? Hope it went well. Getting a lot of people in there, chatting up, watching you play. What was the last game you played? I saw you playing. This was a while back, but I saw you playing. What was it? Meta something or other. I don't remember. Oh, you played Final Fantasy 14? 7 hours straight? Shoosh. That's crazy. Metaphor, that was the one. Yeah. I saw you playing that. 7 hours of Final Fantasy 14 is crazy. Are you a big Final Fantasy 14 enjoyer? Like, are you new to the story, or what's going on there? But being awake since 4 a.m. is crazy. Like, that's wild to me. Yeah, I made my character on Tuesday around 4 p.m. Level 37-ish now. Nice. Nice. That's super cool. I've done Savage content. Oh, so you did up to Savage content in Stormblood in the past. and now you're kind of getting back into the swing of things, eh? Haven't played since. That's wild. Yeah, Stormblood was good. Was that? I think it's Stormblood, and then it goes Shadowbringers, right? And then Endwalker. Is that right? I think that's the case. Um, yeah, that's the way, eh? Oh, and then Dawn Trail, I suppose, the brand new one. Yeah, Endwalker. Oh, when you get past Stormblood, you're in for some like good content. I tell you what, it's good stuff. I like it a lot. Dawn Trail is, eh. I I like the story of Dawn Trail enough, but it didn't keep me engaged enough to keep doing it. Just tell me, does Thancred die? I ain't telling you anything. You know, nah. I ain't telling you a damn thing. I ain't telling you anything. But is Thancred your favorite, or at least one of your favorites? But I love him and his job identity crisis. He does have one of those, doesn't he? A job identity. Yeah. Well, crisis, that is. He does. He's like, he always tries to be like five different jobs at once. You know? Like, what's the deal with that? What's the deal with that? But now that you, level 37, eh? I'm trying to figure out whereabouts in the story that is. It's not, I don't think, you're just in a Realm Reborn at the moment. So, Realm Reborn, have you made it to Mordona? I think that's the city name, Mordona. But I'm up to Bray Fox and then Titan. Bray Fox. I don't know, Bray Fox. Doesn't ring a bell to me. Oh, but I do recognize Titan. Name I do recognize, Titan. Yeah. Also, hello YouTube people. Welcome. Enjoy the space this evening. We're just chilling, talking about random things. In this case, we're talking about Flan and his new Final Fantasy 14 obsession. It will become an obsession if it hasn't already. It always does to new players. It becomes an obsession until one day you get so engrossed in the game that that's all you play for for a long time. It engulfed one of my buddies for a long time. And in fact, he still goes back every once in a while. Every like month. No, every second month maybe. He returns. Dungeon with Poison Drag. Oh, it's a dungeon. Right. With Poison Drag at the end. I see. Well, tomorrow is Silk Song. Yes, her. Yes, her. I'm so excited for Silk Song. I don't have the permission from my wife like you got, Flan. Your wife seems pretty like, you know, you got the okay to buy it. I did not receive that same okay. My wife did not okay me to... Mind you, I didn't ask my wife either. But I'm sure if I did, she would be fine with it. We are trying to save money though, like I mentioned earlier in the chat. We are trying to save money right now because we have a baby on the way, so you know, you gotta save up for these things. Baby's due in 6 months or so. So, you know. Yeah, it is exciting. I'm super stoked. I every time I think of the little bundle of joy, I always grin and smile like ear to ear. I'm super excited. Want four more? Are you trying to get rid of some, Flan? Is that You trying to pawn them off? Remember, folks, hydrate. Hydrate. You know, when we're just chatting, hydrating ain't so bad. It's pretty easy. Um, when we're playing a game, hydrating is not as easy. It's something I tend to forget. So remember, hydrate. I mean, look, I have 5. 5? 5 is freaking cracked. I have 0, but 1 on the way. You have 5? Holy. I told my wife one day, I told my wife one day, I want like 4 kids. And she goes, 4? And I goes, yeah, 4. What's wrong with 4? And she goes, let's start with 1. Maybe 2. And we'll see. We'll go from there. And she, and I say, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. We'll start with the 1, work our way up to 2, maybe, because she wants 2, I think. So we'll start with 1. We'll consider more. Coffee, Monster, Pepsi, Zero. Now, are those the names of 4 of your children? You've named one Coffee because you're in love with caffeine, Monster because you need energy every morning and the child is full of it, Pepsi because it's just delicious, and Zero because maybe he got nothing upstairs. I don't know. He's got 0 brains. Is that sound about right? No, that ain't the way. All right. 0 to honor. Oh, 0 to honor 0. I got you. Yeah. You def have a few with no brains. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. No. That's not good. I'm sure they got brains. They might be brains the size of walnuts, but I'm sure they got brains, you know? Just air up there? I mean, air can expand. They got potential, you know? I'm just saying. They got potential if there's air up there. They can replace that air with like helium or something. I don't know if that'd probably be worse. That would probably be much worse. It may expand, but it doesn't make matter out of nothing. You know what? Fair point. But I imagine the ones with like no brain are quite young. You know, they're still developing their brain power. Or maybe these are your older kids. I don't know. Who's to say, really? Flan. By the way. Well, yes, developing, but both are 12. I see. Yeah, no, that's still developing. You know, hormones are raging at around that age. Yeah, I remember being that age. 12 was a good time, eh, chat? If y'all remember being 12, you knew. You know what it's like. Mind you, when I was 12, it was like the early 2000s. Like, so I was... What... That would have been like 2008, was it? I would have been 12? Yeah, 2008. The heck was I doing in 2008? I would have just entered high school. You know, believe that. 2008, I was just entering high school. '12 and 20 or 2003. Shoosh. Flan, you don't gotta put your age out there like that, mate. You graduated in 2008? I just entered high school. Man. I didn't mean to make you feel old there, Flan. It's only a couple of year difference anyway. It's not that big a deal, is it? Maybe it is. Nah, it's okay. Zero's younger still. He is. He was born in like, what, 98 or something? 90, 96, 97, something around there. I'll just mention all the years. And one of them will stick. One of them will stick. Yeah, because I know he's younger than I am. I'm 31, so. Oh, he's the same age as your sister. There you go. $28? Was he born in 98? Was he? He wasn't born in 99, was he? No. 98 sounds more correct. I think he was at the tail end of being. He was a 2000s kid. I think. I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm still allowed to be called a 90s kid because 4 of my years were still within the 90s. Oh, pardon me. No. 6 of my years were still in the 90s. Right? I'm 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000. So yeah, 6 years. No. 5 years, because 6th year would have been 2000. So 5 years. And 9 of yours? And 91. Look at that, chat. Chat, we got a geezer over here. We got Flan the geezer. Right. I was going to mention something earlier and I completely went off track. Flan, now that you're a subscriber, you got that little mustache beside your name, you know what I'm saying? You're able to vote in the Discord for the next games we play on stream. As long as you're like a subscriber. We're gonna be having that poll up soon. We don't have one going at the moment, but we'll probably have one soon. For the next game, because I think we're like a little bit more than halfway through Metro 2033. So the next game will be after that one's complete. And then the chat gets to vote on it. People get to be included in what choice of game we play. I give a list of like 4 games or whatever, and y'all get to choose. I'm on mobile at the moment, but will Def join when I'm on my PC tomorrow? Dope. Yeah, no pressure as well. Like if you don't want to join, like, whatever as well. It's just an incentive that I have for people. So, it's all good. So, YouTube, y'all have been mighty quiet tonight. What's going on with you? What's going on with you, YouTube? Nah, we joined the homies' Discords. Speaking of, my Discord doesn't have a lot of chatter in it. It's mostly me just, like, posting that I go live, or every once in a while I'll ask how's your day going, or I'll say things like today. Flan, we now have PoE 2. Yeah, he trolls me in mine from time to time. We got PoE 2. How we got PoE 2 was a very kind individual. I don't know if you know the streamer, but Darth Microtransaction. I watch him from time to time for his PoE content. a streamer in there. I had mentioned like, oh, I enjoyed, oh, you sure do? Heck yeah. Did you, by the way, 14,000 subs in like 3 days? Friggin' cracked. That's a lot of cash. At any rate, uh, there was a guy in there. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Darth's a pretty cool dude. But there was an individual in there, not Darth himself. He didn't gift me the game or anything. I'm happy with my 3 over here. Fair. I mean, shit. The fact that you have 3 and you've just started out, that's incredible. So congratulations. Like, honestly, that's really good. 3 is great. Yeah, just a random chatter was like, "Oh, I heard you're having a kid come March, and you don't want to buy video games because you're trying to put money aside for your kid." And so he was like, "Here's a key for here's a key for PoE 2 because you want to play it and you just want to put money for the kid instead, which is totally cool." So yeah, now I have it. I was like, damn, what a generous dude. Dude was like, what a homie. Yeah, what a homie. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. He said he had an extra key and he didn't know who to give it to, and he's like, well, I'll give it to some guy who's like has a kid on the way. He's like, it's for your kid, and I was just like, no, it isn't. It's for me, but thanks, mate. Yeah. Whoa, have your kid on my birthday? I think the due date is the 14th. It's, at this stage in the game, it's very much just a calculated estimate, right? Could come before, could come after, could come right on the day. Who knows? But the 14th is definitely the day. Damn, I won't wish 11 extra days on your wife then. Oh, were you the 25th? March 25th? Yeah. No, it won't be. I don't think it's 11 extra days sounds like a lot. And if it were to be 11 extra days, I'd be concerned something was wrong with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they land on your birthday flaw. No, I'm just kidding. Just joshing. But yeah, 14th. So hopefully it's coming quick. It's coming quick. You and your 12-year-old share the same birthday? That's crazy. I would actually like love it. I unironically would love it if I had a child and it had the same birth date as I. Like if it was also born in January. I'm a winter baby. So January was when I was born. So if it shared the same birthday as me, I'd kind of unironically like that. I'd like that a lot, actually. Believe it or not. It sounds cool. My 7-year-old and brother-in-law share a birthday too? That's freaking wild. 365 days out of the year, and 2 family members, your son, or, I don't know if it's son, could be daughter, your 12-year-old anyway, shares a birthday with you, well, the day anyway, obviously not the year, and then your 7-year-old shares one with your brother. That's wild. All sons. Nice. Never lucky enough for a daughter. That's sad. Oh man. I recently spoke to somebody who they had like 4, no, 3, no, was it more than that, even 5 maybe? They were on their like 5th kid, and they said, I want to keep having children. Now get this. They had 5 boys. 5 boys. And they wanted to keep having children until it turned into, like, until they popped out a girl. They wanted to continue to conceive. At that point, man, just give up. Like, you got 5 children. You don't need more, do you? Do you really need more? Anyway, they were excited to have a girl, and I don't think it's ever happened. But all boys, and they're trying. They're like, I want to keep going until I have a girl. I'm like, that's just not. That ain't it, man. Like, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. Oh, you live in New York, so you're a winter baby? Yeah. You're about to go get snipped? Well, nowadays, they do a reversible snip. So if you decide to get snipped, you can get it reversed, as far as I understand it. In case in the future you decide, oh, I want more kids, then you can get it reversed. I don't know how they do it. Because, I mean, once you're snipped, in my opinion. But there's something. They do something with it. I gotta run to bed. Glad we could chat for a while. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good chat. Enjoy your sleep. No reversals. No reversals needed. Chop my frickin' nuts off. Oh, man. The things Flan says, chat. That's wild. Chop my balls off and call it a day. I don't need more kids. Just beat them. You know what? Chop them off. Give them to me. Let me use them as golf balls, Get me a driver. I'm going to go to the driving range. I don't got one that far away. I only got like maybe 5 minutes away from me, driving range. I'll go there. Give me the best driver you got, and wham! You know what I'm saying? I'll send that shit far. You ain't never seen no balls ever again. No, sir. I can quote you. I can quote you on that for life. I probably can. I mean, now I've said it on stream. Y'all can quote me for that. But I don't want my balls chopped. I'm good with my balls. You know what I'm saying? I think that's good for now. Maybe in the future, but for now, we all right. At any rate, thanks, Flan, for popping by. It was fun chatting for a little bit, and we'll chat. We'll chat later. Have a good sleep, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, chat. What a wild conversation that turned into, hey? It was fun, though. It was good. It was a good time. It was a good time. And now we're back to, like, just chilling, Just relaxing. We've got about another hour left of stream. Hydrate, chat. Remember to hydrate. Always hydrate. What do you want to do for the last hour, chat? Do you want to, Man, I'm actually getting a little hot down here, too. It's, like, pretty hot down here. That's alright, though. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, it's warm. I mean, I got this light beaming on me. That doesn't help any. Might help in the winter, though. I might be toasty in the winter. That'll be nice. But in the summer, shoosh, chat. This is hot. This is real hot. That ain't no good. Ain't no good, chat. Chat, we're gonna have to make a little, like, thumbnail for when we're just chatting, For when we're just chilling, just shooting the shit. I don't know that I'll do it a lot, but it's been fun. You know, it's been fun just chatting. I've clearly had a lot to say today. I've had a lot on my mind, I suppose. And then Flan came in. We had a good chat. Yeah, yeah. Then y'all YouTube people, you've been coming in and out. Been nice to see y'all. We're we're getting possibly to the end of today's stream. I might do a shorter one today. I have to be up early tomorrow, chat. Like really early for the ultrasound. So I might not stream too much longer, you know what I'm saying? But we'll think about it. We'll think about it. I gotta go put something in the dryer too. I got some laundry going on. I gotta go put that in the dryer real quick. So, in fact, why don't we take a very quick BRB break? I'll go do that before I forget, because otherwise I will forget. Now that I've reminded myself, I should just go do it. So, BRB! Alright, chat, we adulted. We did what we had to do. We adulted. Not that I wanted to adult, but we adulted. Now we're just relaxing. We're hydrating. Always hydrate. Stay hydrated. Appreciate you. Appreciate every one of you. Although we might end shortly, chat. I don't know. I don't really know what we'll do for the last hour or not. You know, whether we'll start a game or what. But it's been fun just chatting. This has been actually pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to just chat today. I was expecting to play a game, but having just a chat sometimes is cool. You know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That was actually kind of enjoyable. So if you liked just chatting and having a good time in stream and just hanging out, consider dropping that follow or that sub on YouTube. We're live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays currently at 7:30. We did have 7 o'clock a lot before. But 7 was just hard to get working a lot of the time because I end work at like 5:30, and that only leaves like an hour and a half to like do things outside of work. So, you know, 7:30 is easier. 7:30 is easier. But we're gonna I don't know. We're gonna do something, chat? My security camera outside keeps telling me people are walking, people are here, and I'm like, there's nobody here, because if there were people here, then that would be an issue. And if there were people here, you know, that would be an even bigger problem. I don't see anything on the camera. I think my camera's lying to me, chat? What do you think? You think the camera's lying to me? Probably. It's not like a live feed or anything. It is, but, you know. They don't want me to know, you know? They don't want me to know. Alright, chat. We're getting tired. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. We might be ending the stream. It was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. If you liked what our little chat session today, feel free to you know, hit me with that follow, the like. Like, follow, and subscribe for more content. You know, do all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitch, that sort of thing. We'll be back on Friday with more Metro 2033. And that time we actually will play a game. I won't just be telling you that we're going to play a game and then not actually play. You know, I did that to you today. Tomorrow, however, or not tomorrow, sorry, Friday, however, we'll play something. So enjoy your evenings. Enjoy your afternoon, your morning. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night. You know, Mo Truman Show. Anyway, catch y'all later. Bye for now. We'll see you on Friday. Bye, everybody. Bye.